Sure, when the final experiment guys, when they went to Buenos Aires, the sun rose in the southeast. That's literally impossible if the Earth is flat.
Okay. Can we agree that the sun doesn't prove the shape of the ground? It would just debunk
No,
the
we can't do that. Because the shape of the Earth has implications. The Sun-Earth system has predictable properties, and the globe model, the heliocentric globe model, even the geocentric globe model, has accurate predictions, and the flat Earth model has zero.
We have no model. That's why it's kind of
Yeah, that's because you don't have a representative account of reality.
no. It's because
Modeling things is how you demonstrate the validity of a claim that you have. And the reason you don't have a model is because your
we're not in
your opinion or whatever we want to call this, the flat Earth concept, is incapable of representing reality, which means it's incapable of being modeled, which is all the justification we have for saying that it's false, or all the justification we need for saying that it is false.
Okay, so we don't have a model because we don't concede. We don't appeal to specific things we don't know, right? That's why, Peter. Not because we
Yeah,
don't know
but
the
you
math or the
can't even
science.
make predictions. In science, we
Really?
try to discover new things, and we use models to make new predictions. And when those models accurately reflect reality, we have justification in saying that we have an accurate representation of reality. It's
So
like it's the JTB system of knowledge, justified true belief.
if we have no predictions, man, first of all, that's a claim you'd have to back up. We have plenty of we can predict everything just fine. Matter of fact, NASA still uses the Sorrow Mayonic 12-month calendar to predict lunar and solar eclipses based off of a flat geocentric plane, right? So let's not pretend we don't.
That is absolutely false because you cannot get an eclipse with a flat plane.
Sir, I'm not. The Sorrow cycle, you ever heard of it? Do you know what it is? The Babylonians used it 2,000 years, about 4,000 years ago, right? They predicted solar eclipses and lunar eclipses. NASA still uses
You
that.
cannot have a solar or you certainly can't have a lunar eclipse with a flat Earth. That's not possible.
You know what else isn't, bro? 1 second, Peter. You always do this, bro. You tell me I'm wrong, and then I'm gonna have to fact check myself real quick. This is NASA's Sorrow cycle day count that they used still, Mr. Peterson, based off of your Sorrow Mayonic cycle.
I don't have a Sorrow-Mayonic cycle.
It's in front of me. All right, dude. I'm not trying, bro. If you're gonna be, I'm trying to have a genuine conversation, dude. Like no bullshit, dude. This is a Sorrow cycle based off of the Babylonians that they're still using to predict your lunar and solar eclipses. Your claim says we can't predict shit. We can. That's
Where
not
in
true.
there does it say that Earth is flat?
Once again, now he's fucking deflecting. Awesome, cool. So now that I showed myself right that we do predict things. All right,
No, you don't, because that's not a flat Earth model.
sir. This isn't. I didn't claim to a model for the fourth time. I said we predict things. Right, way before you did. The Aztecs, Egyptians, and all of them predicted
Your
everything.
predictions are predicated on the way that your system is set up. So is your system set up with the underlying assumption that Earth is flat and that the moon moves in concentric circles above the Earth and so does the sun? No. Then you don't make any predictions.
Okay, so in other words, he's not gonna. Okay, he's just gonna whine about it. That's cool. So how about this? How about I show an observation that's gonna debunk your radius value, right, of 8 inches per mile square, right?
That is not my radius value.
I'm gonna debunk your radius with an observation of 8 inches per mile square, which is used to
I
measure the
don't hold to
of
8
a
inches
sphere.
per mile squared for my radius value. So that would be completely irrelevant.
Mr.
Plus,
Peterson.
that is a tangent, that is a parabolic tangent
Yes.
where the observer is standing is the horizon. That is not how observations are made on the Earth by human observers. The horizon is multiple miles away from you.
Let's teach you some geometry real quick, right? Ready, Mr. Peterson?
No,
You
I'm
ready?
not ready.
All right, cool. So he claims that he doesn't appear to 8
Free,
inches
I'm
per
not
mile
ready.
square. right? But let me teach you your
Free.
religion.
I'm not ready.
Oh my god, this guy is so fucking
Can you wait
frustrating.
a second for me to be ready?
Well, yeah, you don't understand fucking geometry. You're trying to pretend and
Well,
talk
then I
about
guess
other
I'll never
people's
be
time.
ready. So what do you
Let
want
me
to talk
teach you
about
your
instead?
religion, sir. Right? So if you have a radius of 3673, right, with a circumference of 24,373, right, Mr. Planet Peterson, you can derive your tangent drop of the spheroid using the Pythagorean theorem.
The
Based off of
Pythagorean theorem?
Pythagorean theorem.
Holy, you're not even trying anymore. The Pythagorean theorem. A
It's
squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Planet Peterson. I don't know
You
how
are
many episodes.
deriving
I'm not,
curvature from a hypotenuse.
sir. I'm not trying to like. It's not like last time. I'm not trying to sound like or bully or ridicule or none of that shit. I'm trying
I
to.
am. I
And
wasn't going
that's the
to
point.
until you said that you used the Pythagorean theorem to derive curvature.
No, I said you can use that Pythagorean theorem to measure the tangent drop of a spheroid with the radius of 3673, which is your radius, sir. And if you want to keep crying about it, you can, or you can look at my page,
I
which is showing you
definitely
math.
do.
Cool. So you don't know math. I'm gonna teach you real quick, all right? So in 1 mile, how many feet of drop should there be, Mr. Peterson?
Whatever the Earth curve calculator says.
Can you stop? Can you stop googling shit, man? How do you always have to use a computer when you debate, Mr. Peter? Or do you not? Are you not prepared for the debate?
Where'd you get these images from? A computer?
Oh,
So you have to use a computer when you debate?
but I came prepared. If you want to do your homework, you shouldn't be
How does
asking
this
to
work again? You use the Pythagorean theorem to derive curvature?
no to derive the tangent drop of a spheroid.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. It does create a parabolic equation, which is why we only use it for the local distant observations. Or if you want, you can cry about it. Use 69.1 miles per degree, which is works just fucking fine. You're gonna get the same tangent drop. So if you want to do that, that's fine. We want to do that. Cool. Let me show you my observation, Peter, and then I'm gonna
Go ahead.
debunk your radius, and then we'll move on, man.
Go ahead.
Cool, 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 cool.
What's your observation?
Yeah, man. One second. I'm pulling it up right now for you.
Okay.
Don't you worry. Do me a favor. Can you also send me my clip after this so I can post it on my TikTok?
Can I send you what?
When we're done debating, can you send me this clip so I can put you on my TikTok to show my friends why you're a joke and you don't know what you talk about, and you tell everybody and ridicule people for things you don't even know, which is kind of astonishing. It's kind of astonishing, dude, but it's whatever. So you know, you're familiar with the skyline, correct, Mr. Peter?
Yeah, who took this picture? Because it
This.
wasn't you.
Oh my God! He
What's
went
the
in.
name of this picture?
Yeah, this is the guys. Anyone who's watching who isn't incapable of a conversation, because clearly he is.
Who took
Yeah.
this picture?
This is Chicago skyline seen from St. I mean, I can Google it for you. I don't know his exact name.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm pretty sure I've looked at this before, and this is going to be really funny when we go over this.
That's fine.
Yeah, who took this picture?
We can laugh together. You can Google it since you already
Who
Googled
took
it.
this picture?
Can you Google it for me? I'm not trying to get off my page to go Google this.
You do have a point with that. Here, I'm looking some stuff up here on my computer real
Yeah, this
quick.
picture was on the news, so it's not like it's the news called it a mirage. Anyone watching, right?
Yep, that's exactly what I thought. So you are using, I can't believe that you idiots are still using this insane lie, this Chicago skyline picture. So that was taken, let's see.
Yeah, I didn't ask, Peter. Can we just run the numbers? It was actually taken on 6/11/2016. But if you want, Mr.
Wow.
Peterson, if you want, Peter, we can actually talk about the
That
numbers.
picture, hold on. That picture was taken by, what's his name? Ah, man, my stupid screen is too small.
Oh my
His
God.
name is, you can actually go on his Facebook page and see it. Joshua Nowicki took that picture, okay? Joshua Nowicki. You can literally go to Joshua Nowicki's Facebook profile and you can see this picture. And in the comments of his picture that he took, Joshua Nowicki says, well, actually, you know what? I'm not going to reveal that information yet. You go ahead and you give me your numbers, and then I'll show everybody what a liar you are. Go ahead.
All right. Cool. That's fine. All right. Cool. Anyone? I'm like I said. You already.
Yeah,
Used it.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah. So do me a favor. Like, can you like try
Literally still waiting. Go ahead. Give me the
just
numbers.
try not to use it homonyms. All right. Doesn't make you look smart. All right, Peter.
I'll hum all over your nom, bro. Give me the numbers.
Jesus Christ. All right, cool, guys. This is a 57-mile observation.
Yep.
This is taken from Saint Joseph, Michigan. When you take into account of its distance of 57 miles, based off of the radius value, there should be over 2,038 feet of drop between point A and point B. Right?
Okay, hold on. Now, how much drop?
Over 2,000 feet of drop, Peter.
Congratulations, you're a fucking liar and an idiot. Now let's watch what happens.
Okay.
So let's flip the camera, see if I can zoom in here. This is going to be a little awkward. So here's the Earth curve calculator. 57 miles. You set your observer height as 0. That's how you got over 2,000 feet, you fucking idiot.
1 second, Mr. Peter.
No, you've been debunked in real time. Once again, you can see, I actually have a video on this. It's over for Nathan Thompson. It's over for free, too. I'm wearing the same jacket in that video than I am right now. So you can go to Joshua Nowicki's Facebook page, and he tells you that he took this picture from on top of a sand dune. And then what you can do is you can go to Google Maps, and you can look up the sand dunes in the park he was at. Oh, shoot. I just totally fucked that up. You can go to the sand dunes at the park he was at, and you can get their elevation. And what you find is that he was a couple hundred feet, I believe it was. Yeah, 143 feet above the ground. Oh, sorry. This is hard to multitask the camera. You find that he was 143 feet above the ground. So what you did here, just so we understand, you guys are liars. You're either lying, stupid, or incompetent. You said there should be 2,000 feet of drop. No, there shouldn't, because you plugged in. I've never done a real-time debunk like this. I'm actually really proud of myself. So thank you, Free. Thank you so much for doing this for us. This is some of the funniest content that I'm ever going to have. So you said that there would be over 2,000 feet of drop. That is false. That's from an observer height of 0. So no, your debunk of this photo is based on you either lying or being stupid. So are you lying, are you stupid, or did you just not do the research? Lying, stupid, ignorant. Those are your three choices.
Yeah. I would do C, none of the above. All right. So
C, I said lying, stupid, or incompetent. So C is the incompetent one. So you are incompetent. It is by your own admission. Thank you very much. What do you want to talk about next? Because this debunk of yours has been thoroughly debunked. So what do you want to talk about?
Please send me the clip when you're done. So first of all, if you didn't interrupt me, Peter.
The clip of you lying about what the amount of curvature should be.
Why can't you just debate?
The amount of curvature that you gave is a complete lie. Why did you lie about how much curvature there should be?
I didn't finish talking, Peter. Okay, so are you ready to start?
So, no, you did lie, and you were done. You're done, son, all right? You're going to have to... You and your fucking ramen noodle hair, you're done, okay? So you said that from 57 miles, there should be over 2,000 feet of curvature. That is if your head is lying on the ground.
Correct. That didn't finish my fucking sentence. So how about you relax?
It doesn't matter because this photo is not going to support what you said because the whole thing was predicated on you need 2,000 feet of hidden curvature, but that's not actually what should have happened.
Let me fucking
Okay, that was 1 second that I gave you. So now I need you to tell us, why did you use 0 as your observation height?
So first of all I stated was two things.
No, the question I asked you is, why did you use 0 as your observation height?
Peter, bro.
Yes, oh, your false god. Why did you set 0 as your observation height?
Peter,
why did you set 0 as your observation height?
7 miles.
I'm going to make this extremely easy for you. It's so easy that even a guy with ramen noodle hair could understand. Why did you set 0 as your observation height?
Okay, so first of all, I didn't finish talking.
Why did you set 0 as your observation height?
I didn't. I never.
Why did you do it?
Please, bro. Matter of fact, bro, I will owe you $100 if you can show me a clip where I said my observer height was 0. I never said that, you idiot. I said the distance based off of the radius, there should be a drop of 2,000 feet, you fucking moron.
No,
right?
There shouldn't, because the observer height is above is more than 0, which means that is not the case.